Here we go again. Last 16 game in the Norwegian Open. Pauline Beattie from Ireland, playing Jonas Häger from Sweden. Jonas obviously in blue. His dad's marking as well. So we're starting here first end, just for everybody's knowledge. Pauline's using size 3 internationals, and Jonas is using size 4 vector BSs. Decent start for Jonas. 2 all around the jack. Well, he's come with some weight. Very early on, shaking the head round. Get things out a bit. Yeah, still looks to be lying too. Pauline stepping in athletic stance. Hoping to just drift by, or she's drifting by, or she's the fantastic one. She looks to be on. I'll be happy with that one. Jonas is arriving. Yeah, plays a good ball there. Gets it back. One to Jonas, I think, to start. So Jonas decided to go short jack. Names from yesteryear. How are you, Callum? Yeah, David hand seems to be the forehand for right-handers coming down this way. But Jonas sort of found a good line with his first ball. I think he's tending to suit weaker bowls. Just seems to be a bit of a shoe in line. Pauline's too far with this one as well, surprisingly. I think it is a bit quicker this way. Jonas doesn't like this one. Hanging out the VS's. Ball. And shell's just about, yep. Wouldn't. Again, with so many bowls, he just seems to cut under on the forehand. Yeah, good ball from Jonas. Pressure's on again. Wants to be holding 3 at least. I think she'd be happy with a saving bowler, to be honest. With being early doors. Yeah, just a draw. Feels like a good pace. Yeah, she should have been out, well, that one down from where it was. So, at 2 ends, Jonas 2, Pauline 0. Looks like it'll be a late one. 6 o'clock in Norway time. Last 16 still going on. Good start from Jonas. Yeah, makes it a lot more difficult now. Something in front's great. Yeah, be happy with that. Yeah, looks to be just drifting by. Could tell from the body language of Pauline. Yeah, it's bowling really good in here. And what I'm seeing this weekend is back to the old Yona. He's playing with the VSs that he's always played with that I'm very consistent with over the years. Seeing him trying different things in different places, but the way he can manipulate a line over the years with the VSs is he's safe haven, I think. So he's playing a good 3 all around the jack, making it very difficult for bowling. I think it's got to be a burn, really. That was the best result. Yeah, it's coming up for a yeah, very good. Very good. Yes, Alex, it is me. He's a 1 ball saver. Still 3. So 5-0. Nice lead for Yona. Pleased with the start. 3 ends. Just trundling on. A decent start. You just want to move that short ball, really. Yeah, be happy with that. Be happy with that. Well, he's changed hand. But he's just doing a bit more than doing international. Still one down. Yeah, again, finishes nice. On the line. Pressure's on. Playing well as Jonas. Oh, still got two. Big shoulder there for Jonas to really put some pressure into A3 there now. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Have to tell management. Ducking early. Oh, let's get past that short one again. Three. Really moving on the backhand. So after four ends, Jonas is 8-0 on Pauline. Be that short jack, I think, from Jonas. First ball out. Stuck in under. Probably his worst lead so far, really. Hold on to that, Alex, but I'm obviously concentrating on the commentary at the minute. Jonas seems to be going really positive already. Just ducking under. How's that ball? She'd be happy. Big for Jonas, this is the thing. Yeah. Could have gone nicer for him, but he'll be pleased with that. First ball wasn't as accurate as it has been. Alex, thanks again. You carry on with the rugby, mate. Yeah. We had a few comments that the S's are very straight. Once over. Yeah, forcing Pauline onto this backhand. A lot more peg on this backhand, I think. Oh, result, an absolute dream result. Even though the jack's not gone dead, Pauline has obviously got the opportunity to just draw it in dead, or does she come with a yard on? Does she come just to rest on ball? Jack or ball? Playing that arriving pace. Yeah, what a good ball. Perfect. Thing is, Jonas does have options. He can push this his VS straight in on top of it. Very close, very close. What a good ball that is. Ball of the day for me. Jonas Häger, ball of the day. Should be a thing, that. Yep. Pauline can see at the end, it couldn't be beaten, really. Can get another. So after 5 ends, score is 9-0 to Jonas. There's his backhand, just in this routine, dictating the pace. Getting decent lead. Just that 12-inch to far. Lynn hasn't got a length this way, but she has now. As we see with so many of the balls, they just on that side they just come under by half a ball. You don't stick on the front of the jet. You're always giving your opponent just something to work with this way. As Jonas is trying now. Pleased with that? Yeah, Pauline's turned around over. Made shot. Yeah, he does look zoned in your eye, Alex. We've not seen him like this for a long time. Just going to duck under. That's the first ball he's not hit or got the reward he needs for, really. Pauline's pinching as much as she can. Trying to rest on the balls, looking off. Should be happy with that. It's a big target, but big gap there too. I think the old Jonas will probably play this in anyway, with the opportunity at 9-0. The old Jonas would probably reverse it in as well, though. Saying that, would he be happy with something just, a length with a gap? Foot off on the length, plenty of gaps for Pauline to go through. Been drawing the length all day because he want to be forcing a 9-0. No, the old Jonas. What a good ball that is. What a good ball that is. Another ball of the day. That one probably just takes it now. 3 down on the mat. Yeah, great saver. Great saver. 10-0 after 6. The usual culprits in the last 16 and a lot of other mats on the side. Karen goes in zone. Stephen Williams. Jonathan Payne. Matty Wood seems to be going well as well. Close games and just getting over the line. Yeah, good start from Pauline. I was actually proper on that too as well. I didn't realise. But Gary Minnow playing Joe Beattie over at 4 o'clock. Yeah, first loose end by Jonas. Yeah, Pauline knows what's coming. That's why she's played the yard over just to separate the two balls. Jonas will just be playing for the one down. If he gets a tickle and manages to take one, all the better. Yeah, great effort. A good ball. Pauline's got to count what she can based on halfway being 10 behind. Jonas is going for it. It's be far away. Yeah, what a result. The result. Another ball. That's 3 in a row. Lay 3. She'll cut down. It's down, obviously, but we don't have ends. But we're just losing ends. Well, well, gonna fall in by lots of things. She won't rush him. Yeah, great ball by Pauline. Great ball. Yep, three ends there where Jonas has played, you know, from 2 downs to 3s up. It just shows the game can just change on one ball. No, you're right, Alex. He hasn't. I think top players just don't nowadays. I think we're allowed one miss really at the very top level. For my opinions on who the top 4 and 5 players are that don't miss. So 10-1 after 7. Well, he's got to go aggressive here with how he's sat. Put pressure back on Jonas. Yep, Chaco ball. Yeah, she'll take that. Just shame that she's obviously got one ball. The one's live, obviously, was a toucher. Well, you draw him onto the line. Great effort. Great effort. Evening, Lynn. Nice to see so many on the live stream. 90 so far. Well, wow. What a good ball again. That's 4 that have counted so far. Live. Probably an inch short of the line. Pauline must be thinking what she's got to do to try and score it. Never mind win the game, but she's very, very close. Yeah, good ball again. Pauline 2. Posing himself, taking his time. Something we're not probably seen him do for a long time, just slowing himself down. Well, What a good ball again. What a good ball again. I'll have what Jonas was drinking, I think. That's 11-1 after 8. I'd say some of these balls have been superb on this mat on this game. Nick, we need a highlight reel. Jonas game should sort it out for 5 minutes. Nice to see you watching, Shannon. Decent start again. Yep, sits really nice in front as well. I think at this stage, Pauline will be looking back and thinking, what have I got to do to even score an end? She played well, really played well. But been put under so much pressure, she's been outwooded. And to agree, Alex. Nice to see him playing as he used to. But it's nice, that's a fun ball. Again, he doesn't need to like big counts, he just needs to protect the count that he's got, the 10-shot lead. Yep, he's only going to Jonas's ball at the back. Dictating the head. Coming for another. Yeah, not happy with that. Not happy with that. Jack or ball. Got a bit of big pocket to sit in. Yeah, Pauline's gone aggressive. Miss wide. Very surprised. Jonas coming for the jack. Then that's probably as difficult a draw than anything. You know, he's pegging. He's pegging up with the left-handed action. Pauline's going to help here, but going to peg to the long line at best. Yeah, just gets it in. Onto Pauline. After 9, and that's 2-11. I think you'll have to mark every game of his lads going forward, I think, if he plays this well. Could be a lucky charm. Nice to see you watching, Andrew. Hope you're well. Again, just steady on this backhand. These vector velocities aren't going anywhere except to the jack. Yeah, very hard to beat again. Yep, Pauline will be happy at that. Even though it's sad at the side. No matter how this at this stage, just see what we can get away with. Composing himself again. It would have been down the mat and way down in the last couple of years. My money, Alex. Well, Gary's played very well. He's had an easy game last game, though. We beat Steve Proctor on the show at 12-9. Very hard to call, really. think I think if I had to call anybody at the minute who's been winning close games all day is Matty Warden. I saw Matty at the airport. He came in half right across, and he got uh, checked out at customs because he had balls in his rucksack as he came on the plane. So we got them out and they were lasers. And I sort of said to him, I said, you can really struggle with lasers on these mats, even though they're quick. And he promptly changed to a set of aces that are here at the Fritz Park. And he's played ever so well with them and adapted to them very quickly. So if I was a betting man, Alex, I'd put the curse on Matty Warden at the minute. Again, though, you're seeing players like Steve Williams playing as he was. He's coming back to his strength. There's not many better drawers. Pauline's managed to get one there, but just one. As I say, she's only got one, so that's 3-11 after 10. Let's just get shaking hands with her only being able to score 2 4s effectively. But it was a good game. Yeah. Pauline would be shaking her head and wondering what she's got to do. There was 4 balls there that they were worldy balls at the end of the day. So, but we'll have a quick look round, see who's batting. With some class here on the blue mat. So you can see on these 3 mats, got Steve Burrows on the left hand side of the map there. He's playing a local lad who's wearing the Irish top. Seems to be playing really well today. On the middle mat, you've got Gary McNabb and Joe Beattie. Procky measuring. About right. And got Steve Williams on the end here. Again, playing a local. Try and keep an eye on this latter stage game between Joe and Gary. We can join the game at 5-6 after 7 ends. Yeah, Rocky's taken over Ian's mantle this weekend. Seems to be chief umpire. So Gary leads out. Long Jack. Playing with ace, I believe. Joe looks to be playing with ace as well, I think. Plays a toucher. We just links in. Tight to see who's on for shot. Got a smile out of Gary. First one I've seen all weekend. I'm not sure that Alex. They're on that's 1 and 2, and they were notoriously heavy last year when we were here. Um, no, I think there's still these slow mats, to be honest, Alex. It's frightening how consistent these two gents are. It's the amount of SMPT titles they've won, the titles generally. Obviously, Gary, current world champion as well. Yeah, great effort. We'll make another. Just hanging out, Joe. Try and find out what the score is. I think he's leading in a minute. It's 5-6. After 5-6 on them after 7. I just don't know who's 5 and who's 6. Very close. This is a great ball. Good ball. At the same time, makes it bigger for Joe. Joe's just missed on the wide on the last ball. If he plays something similar to the last ball, shouldn't be far away. Plenty of pace. I don't think he can get past the first ball. Very big up to get away with that. One to go. After 8 ends, it's 6 apiece. Gary being on top score, Joe on the bottom score. Gary leading out. Couple of feet open. Hello, John. Joe beats it. 18-inch off. Joe looks better here. Most of his just too far. A lot of these hands, you stick them out too wide and they drift fast. Take the pace off to come underneath. It's very hard to play consistent balls onto the line. You're leaving shoulders, various things. He's played a great ball there. You happy with that? Not many booms this weekend, John. Just hanging out. Gary's playing Joe's bowler to try and lay the ball. At this point, 6 each. Be a big change in the game. Well, Joe's arriving. Just hangs out again. Joe Bowler just hanging out. I think everybody's alright. Just any type of open pace this peg. That's a 2. That means Gary's 8-6 up after 9 ends. Try and get up there as soon as possible. Gary has a habit of asking for long jack and sending his bowl before the jack's down. talent in itself. Yeah, just 6 or 8 inch short. What I do is just come underneath 2 foot. Gone straight for it, second ball. Waves going. And check the ball. Change things around. Be happy with that. Then the ball. Then joke with us, he's back on the play with when he balls a peddling. Rising, he's just ducked under. Has to do it because obviously the balls are all the way back. How you want to count, but probably want to count something too close. Nothing to be said about balls. Foot off. Very difficult, but I think it's really right, you know. Yeah, not more pace, just hanging out. Two. It's Gary. It's 10-6 now. 10-6 after 10. We'll go to the side, block a few people's view. Get Gary's now the lead. Yeah, it's just Joe's overpaced. Just seems to last his length for a tiny bit of time. Joe take full advantage here. And then coming backhand has to come aggressive. Just to overdraw. Yeah, just not getting the right connections in a minute, Joe. Problem is this forehand line. Everything seems to hang out with pace. You tighten up your line, everything coming under the jack. Sometimes on these mats, the firing ball isn't there to take the jack and clean. And there's the order there for Joe now. He's coming on that forehand. You know he can be 18 inch over. Not doing it. Oh, he's not doing it. Yeah. Wow. Looks good from hand. Just shows these different biases. Some are suiting some mats, some aren't suiting mats. Gary's got a dirty ball here. Mason stops the drawing line. I think Joe's coming backhand to try and cut the jack. Be instrumental in this if he hits it. Here's the three. That looks to be it. The 13-6. Joe Beattie's gone out. Diamond now marches on. Thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be some more live streams very, very shortly. We're getting down to the last 8 now. We'll have a quick break, I believe, and then you'll probably get somebody a bit more professional than me. So signing off, and I'm sure you'll see somebody in about 10 minutes' time. Thanks, everyone.